Okay, welcome back everybody. Beloop here. I'm gonna jump into some more EverQuest playing Karaticus, the Necromancer. Let's go ahead and jump in. There's a couple things I'm gonna go over. There's a map set that you're gonna want to download, and I'll put the link in the description. Once you leave Glooming Deep and get out into the real world, there are some zones that are not on the map. Now, EverQuest does not have the greatest map in the world, but there is a map. This is the main room. Some of the stuff is kind of hard to see, but it's more or less a pencil drawing. Um, it is useful out in the real world. In here, not so much. I mean, it's pretty easy to find your way around. Um, there's a lot to the map. You know, height filter and being able to find people and find stuff. You can actually click on the map to set right click on the map to set a waypoint. I don't need it. And I forget how to clear it. Wait, no. Oh, before you come across another path. Yeah, clear. That work? I don't use it much. Oh, and find. Thank you. Anyway, there is a map pack that you want to go download. That's what it looks like with the map pack. Oops. It basically details out the map, escape tunnel, the priest, every NPC is on the map, mushrooms, spells, everything's pretty much here. I'll put a link in the description to download this map pack. It is very handy. Okay. It pops up. If you're not sure what to do, sometimes you can look at these pop-ups and it'll tell you. Okay, so we left off. We're gonna go do the spiders. And did I hit level 4 yet? No. We want to hit level 4. Matter of fact, let's go by the level 5 spells. And then level, I have those. I want this one. I do have some money. Shadow Step, Dark Empathy, and that's level 6. That's okay. We'll have it. And then I'll usually, again, throw those over here out of the way. Now we're going to keep looking through the barrels because you can find backpacks, the bigger backpacks, in those barrels. Not to mention stuff you can sell for plat. Specifically those bows, what you're really looking for. Water, tab, and then middle mouse button is where my button's located. Now a lot of times for the 12 spiders, I'll run past everything here, go to the back, and I know we still need silk, but Uh, there's some silk here. And these spiders, if you click on them and con them, it says ready to attack, but they don't unless you get, I think, right up in their face. But most of these don't. All right, we're gonna disease. Let the pet go to work. A lot better once we get to level 4 pet. It'll go a lot faster. And we can give him some weapons, which I haven't found any yet. Let's help him out some. Now, a lot of your spells, of course, are on timers, right? Or not timers, skills. And you're gonna work some of them. Alteration, almost maxed it for this level. Channeling is almost max. Conjuration, not quite. Divination, about half. Evocation, about half. In the later levels, what you can do a lot of times, what I'll do to level up my skill, if I have any spells that are lacking, is I'll go in and grab the lowest level spell for whatever skill I'm going to raise. And I'll just keep casting it, you know, while I'm sitting watching a movie, or if I'm eating lunch or something, I'll keep casting it over and over and over, and that helps to raise your skill. If you're lacking, you know, some of your skills falling behind because you don't use them all the time. Oops. Take on these 12 spiders. Hopefully we'll get to level 4 about a little over halfway. I still need to get some silk. Let's go over here. Oops. These spiders go pretty quick. And they'll go a lot faster once we get the new pet. Also, last video I had no sound, and I figured out that I had the wrong sound setting, even though I could hear it. My recording couldn't hear it because it was going through a different process. So I changed it up, and now everything should be good. I made a test recording earlier and could hear sound, so it should be good. When I was in the front, went by the waterfall, said, "Hey, this is going to be loud." You couldn't hear it because there was no sound at all. It wasn't turned down. I had it down to, well, it was down to 40. Let me turn that up a little bit. Oops. It might be too loud. Huh? Let's go down back to 40. Almost out of mana. So I'm gonna disease cloud this guy and then sit down. And disease cloud isn't doing much. It only ticks for about a damage. 1 point of damage. But the initial, I think, does 5 and then it does 1. Your dots will get a lot better. It's just a minor. But it's an extra point to help defeat this guy. So I can sit down. Your early levels, your mana comes back fast. There are some spells that help your mana come back fast. But, oh, lost my spider. Wasn't paying attention. And she wasn't paying attention, apparently. Have bones yet. How close are we? We might could do it without the spider. Or without the spider. Oh, she's almost out of mana, that's why. Without the skeleton, maybe we can get it and I can just use level 4. Let's do this one. If I need healing, I can life tap. I don't need hers right now. If I can hit. And this helps get my piercing skill up too. Not that I'm going to be using piercing. Ooh, I got another bag. Eventually I'll want to replace that because these won't fit in these bags. They have to go in a big bag. That's not for me, but I'll take it. I think you can sell that. How close? Getting there. These lower levels are a little harder. You're killing. Once you get the better pets and better spells, it goes a little faster. Alright, that's the 12 we need. Should be maybe one more spider we can level. And she's getting her mana back. There it is. Alright. Let's go right here. I don't think anybody travels here. I'm going to sit down. Get some mana back. And learn these spells. That's a level 6, level 5, level 5, okay. Alright, good deal. So, Lyrian Corpse. We're going to replace that. I think I might move this bar, by the way. I like to move you down here. Oops. Let's see. Lyrian Corpse we want here. See, it's going a little faster. And then Poison Bolt, 6 damage initial, and then 10 damage every 6 seconds. It's better than the Disease. Clinging Darkness will decrease your movement rate. Now, 20 mana versus 18, it do cost a lot more. This one only lasts about half the time. I usually don't use this one in the beginning because mana is going to be tight at first. I usually don't use it. And I'll forget sometimes to buff myself too. I do that a lot. What do I have up right now? Minor Shielding. And I have my Grim Aura on. We'll put that on real quick. Final Fizzle. As your skills go up, you'll fizzle a lot less. Down to 2. But he's yellow to me, which means he's over my level, which is good. Alright, need one more silk. And then we have to take on these lurkers. I pulled a spider. See, he's gonna hit a lot harder. He can take that spider down a lot faster. Now, chunk of bronze, I'll usually take it once. Next time it pops up, I'll tell it I don't want it because you can actually use that to upgrade your weapon with an Absor, however you want to pronounce it. Alright, let's take this and move it to here. And we're going to Poison Bolt. See how fast he's died now? Because of him and because of the better dot. A lot nicer. He hits for 14, 13, 6. Hits a lot harder at this level. You always want to cast the strongest pet you can, because that's going to be, other than your dots, that's going to be your main DPS. Especially when if you're low on mana or get low on mana, that's going to be your main DPS, especially with a good healer, one that pays attention. Alright, we need one more. And then we'll tackle the Tamer. Now, these bone piles, you always want to search them, especially as a Necro, because they have bone chips. And rusty daggers. Now, since you're in combat, when you loot, it won't automatically go into your inventory. As soon as that spider's dead, you can hit the loot all. It'll ask you, are you sure you want to loot everything? You tell it yes, put it all in your bag. Alright, loot all, yes. And then you can turn around and give that to him. Boom. Alright, let's go take on this guy. He's a little tougher, so we're gonna put a dot on him. Except he resisted. Twice now. There we go. Siphon his strength. See? He goes down pretty quick if you got the right pet. And that's what we're looking for. Glimmy Deep Violet. Turn it in, return, and return. So I'll leave here. Oh. See how she's crouch walking? That's what happens if you don't turn it off. I don't know why she's crouch walking. Let's loot these, looking for backpacks. We want the big ones. And then, since we're now level 4, we can go talk to Guard Hobart, pick up his quest, and come loot these barrels. Again, I just tab to target them and then hit the button to open them. Pretty quick. Again, we got more bags and no backpacks. I really want backpacks. Okay, so for her, we're going to take this and give it to her. Guard Ratiz, we're going to hail him. And then deliver the silk to Valara. Should be this one. Nope, this one. Now, to grab it, if you click it, it'll ask you, do you want to take all of them? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. If you hold your shift key down and select it, it'll grab the stack. There we go. Got some robes. Alright, let's go to Absur. And we want to take this dagger, hand it to him. This, hand it to him. So what we have right now is a sharpened dagger. Yes. He gives us our sharpened dagger back and hands us a bronze dagger. So 3-3, 22, 4-4, 23. A little slower, does more damage. $3-3-22 for the sharpened versus just a regular rusty dagger. Oops, if I could get that. 3-3-24, a little faster than that. Now, I don't recall if he can do a will. Let's hand him another one, see if he'll take it. He does. Yay. Alright. Let's go sell. Click on the bag, sell the contents. Let's see, will this sell? Yes, for platinum. So you want to pick up that armor and sell it. That bag, sell it. And I usually sell these rations because they're easy to come by. I don't think these will sell. What I normally will do, put that on and put the extra one in the bank in case I need it for whatever damn reason. probably won't. The other thing I like to do, that's why I don't move that there. Move that out of the way. Is I'll take my pet and move him over here. Okay, now I always double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think she gives you the group quest. It's not really a group quest, but that's to kill the queen. We'll do that later. For now, let's go find the other quest givers. If you ever get lost, no barrels. If you hit find, I didn't want to click it, sorry, in find. All these guys are listed here. We're looking for the Revolt Scout, Kaikachi and Zajir. Hobart's right here. Maddox right there. If you click this, it kind of points you in a direction and it gives you a path to follow. So if you ever get lost, you can... more barrels. Looking for backpacks. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I probably want 2 more and keep the rest small bags. I'll probably get rid of this eventually because that run speed is not very much. And then there's barrels here. Does this sign turn? No. Just that other one. I don't know why that other one turned. Sometimes you run past that warrior, he'll attack you. Sometimes he won't. And be careful coming up in here because there's one that walks here. Alright, here's these 2 folks. Level 4 missions. Now that we're level 4, we want to pick those up. Any more backpacks? No. Hail him. He gives you Goblin Treachery, which are you fight goblins and then the goblin boss. We'll go do that later. Busted locks. You need to find a locksmith, or there's a chest you can get that lock for the key from, but we need that key. His mission, scouting Gloomy Deep, is explore the rest of the mines and see where the kobolds dug so we can plan our counterattack. Basically just tells you go here, go here, go here, go here. And then sabotage, he gives you a lantern and tells you go blow up a box. Sometimes when you're playing, your screen will shake, and that's where somebody has gone in and done the sabotage mission. Now, these guys down here are a little tougher. I usually don't go that way at first. You can kill these goblins if you want to, but I'll show you where you can get them later. But we do want the warriors right now, right? So we'll take this guy. Spirit Weaver, we need him. Sometimes I wait till I level again to do it. We might go ahead and take him though, because we need one, and he drops a staff that... Go get him, big guy. Let's do poison bolt. I know I have a lot of target things up. I usually don't look at them. It tells me I have some mail. Congratulations. You reached level 5. Now, Origin. Let me make sure he's okay. Poison bolt's gone. Let's cast it again. Yeah, he's not doing good. Origin, it says your alternate advancements. We haven't talked about that because you really don't get them until in your 50s. But this Origin is an alternate advancement that allows you to teleport to your home, and that's kind of handy. If you go to General, click on Current Max, it's easy to find it. And you grab it, make a hotkey, throw it on your bar somewhere, and then when you click it, it'll take you to Crescent Reach, which is our home city. But we don't want to go there yet. We want to go this way. You know, people name their characters what their class is. You know, I get it. But it's a role-playing game. It's supposed to be a role-play name. You know, whatever. To each their own. I will always pick a role-play name and not rogue stealth. I mean, hello. Alright, we're going to go around here, get this guy. Now this is a position where I want to back him up a little bit, because a mob will come up this ramp on occasion. I really want to back a little further, but that's okay. You should go down pretty quick. These I don't pick up. Grab these 2 barrels. And there's usually 4 barrels here. Looks like somebody's already grabbed them. Except that one. And what I'll normally do for right now, till I level again, is pretty much run this circuit. Just killing all these grunts. And because you only need 5 grunts. You need 12 warriors. Down this hallway is where we need to go for the sabotage mission, and there are a ton of warriors in there, so we'll go down there eventually. And then sometimes I like to just jump in. I mean, I could sit back and sit down and let him do all the work, but, you know, it helps get my skills up. Oop, he just spawned in. Yeah, I don't have him on taunt. That's okay. These guys go down pretty quick. They're all dead. Now, down here, down here in this tunnel is where we want to go find Rookfin. for the goblins. But we'll do that in a little bit because there's always a slave warden at the front of that, and he's a little tougher. I like to wait. Barrels are spawning back in. No backpack. Go back here so we don't pull that other one. See, now he's doing a little bit of better damage now. He's got some weapons, so I always try to give him weapons. It helps. Let's get this barrel. Yeah, let's see if we can sneak down this. Oh, and the captain's right there. He's going to be a problem. There is a quest to fight those guys. I don't have it right now. I don't know if I can run past him. I did. Yay. I usually try not to fight him until I have to for the quest. But I still like to come down here, grab all these barrels. Jump over this, and then sabotage mission is you drop this onto the crate, give it to it. It does a countdown as the fuse goes down. And then boom. Spectacular. Not really. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to sneak past him, so we might have to take him. Nope, I got past him. Still need quite a lot of warriors. And we got the captain anyway. I mean, we can take him, even though he's yellow. We can take him. Sometimes I don't like to kill things I don't need until I'm ready. And I don't need these guys yet. Now, I am not an efficient player, okay? I know it would have been better to buff myself. I know it would have been better to cast Poison Bolt. And then fight these guys, but sometimes I don't think about it. I'm not an efficient player, but you don't have to be. If you enjoy it, You don't have to be. 10 ore. I don't pick it up. You can if you want to craft. I'm not a crafter. I don't do a lot of crafting. Spirit Weaver, Warrior. Don't need those. Let's go back out to the front. A lot of these bodies you see laying around, eventually you can loot them. Sometimes I'll pick up, see what they have. Some people leave armor pieces on them. A lot of times it's just a crap that you don't want. See how they come walking up that ramp? Like 10 ore. Oh, we got another backpack. Yeah. Like these, no trade. Yeah, I don't pick them up because you can't sell them. I leave that. Maybe 2 more backpacks would be good. Oh, I'm out of mana. That's okay. We'll do this. We'll let him take it. Congratulations, you hit level 6. After level 6, you'll lose a small fraction of your experience whenever you die. If you die, you will lose XP. And I have seen people who will play and lose a level. They'll ding next to the next level. They'll fight. They'll die. They lose XP, lose their level. It can happen. Alright, we need 2 more warriors and then a ton of slave wardens. Come here, Mr. Warrior. We need to place the meditate. Up here is a good spot because creatures, when they pass through, they won't attack you. If you need a place to sit and you don't have hide, you can sit up here out of the way. And I'm not worried about it. And there's a lot of skills like the Gloomy Deep parry. You can parry, you can riposte. Some people say riposte. You can block. A lot of different skills in this game. Alright, we may go ahead and go down. Somebody don't know how to use open. Now this gets a little hairy sometimes because, like, there's a slave warden there. And there's one there. This guy will path up, so let's take him out first. Down here. Unlike somebody's underneath me fighting goblins. Quit stunning me. Now, we'll take these because your pet can use them. They're not good for yourself, but they're a little slower. They do a little bit better damage. Alright, nothing's coming. Let's take this guy first. Nope, don't want it. Now we'll take this guy. Come on, poison bolt. This is why I go down this tunnel, because you can get slave wardens and you get your goblin slaves, and then you get Rookfin at the end. And then at the inside of this tunnel, my map's not working. There we go. So at the inside of this tunnel where Rookfin is, right here, is a either another slave warden, sometimes it's a spirit weaver. And this is where we are right now. We're going to go around and go inside. Alright, this guy laying down, he's tired. And this guy, because we need 10 slave wardens. And we can usually get them, because 1 here, 2, 3, and then there's 1 here, 4, and there's 2 or 3 inside that room at least. And then once we come back out, we can get these guys, and then hopefully the slave warden again, and we should be close to getting that done. Oh, I was looking at slave wardens, goblins, and we need those. Looking at it wrong. I was about to say, oh, we're almost done. Oops, a little lag there. Now, if you don't sit down, your mana comes back really slow. And if you look at this icon, it tells you're in combat, cannot rest currently. Right? After we kill this guy, we'll sit down and that icon changes. Covering from combat, cannot rest. And that's where this bar is. And what we usually do is sit down. That bar goes away. When it goes away, you'll be in resting. When you're resting, your mana comes back a lot faster. There you go. Increase rate. We don't need it right now. We're doing okay. If you right click, you can change your role of your guy, your pet. If he's going to be your tank, you can mark him as main tank. If you're going to tank everything, you can put him as assist. Not much else with that. Oh, this guy's coming down. I wonder if he's going after Rookfin. There's a slave warden. Are you going after Rookfin? Go ahead. I'll let you have him. I'll take the slave warden. I put that on him and told him, my pet, to target him because he'll die faster. And then we can go back and work on the slave warden. If you kill the easy thing first, that must be a monk. Cushbog, huh? Who? Cushbog. Yep, level 8 monk. Okay, don't need that anymore. We'll go ahead and take on this goblin here. And when Rookfin comes up, we'll kill him. Oh, he did invite me to group. That's about this game. It doesn't show very nice. Cushbog actually invited me to a group before he killed. What's his face over there? I didn't see it. Tell Cushbog, sorry, I missed your invite. Try to give it. I know. And there he is. Now, he drops a pickaxe, which is garbage. I usually don't take it. Sometimes, if there's a Spirit Weaver in here, if you don't kill the Spirit Weaver first, and you fight Rookfin, the Spirit Weaver will heal Rookfin. And if your DPS is not high enough, you sit there in combat forever. So you need to make sure to take out the Spirit Weaver first, then take out Rookfin. Alright, see, worthless mining pig. It is worthless. It's lore, so you can only ever have one. You could give it to your pet, but before with a 38, no. Leave it. Alright, we need 3 more goblins. We may not get him because that guy just left. Oh, here's one. Good deal. Two more. And another slave warden. Fantastic. That'll give us 4 out of 5. And we're done. He resisted, didn't he? Yep. Oh, and again. Dang it. That's right. We'll just take him this way. Get my cheap dot on him. Yep, that one worked. You still need one more warrior too. So we can return. Locks is back down that other hallway. A grunt we don't need. And we got him anyway. If you're quick, target, grab. And then we're going to go down here. There should be one more warrior. Ah, somebody grabbed my barrel. Oh, somebody killed the warrior too. In this whole room. Okay. Probably that monk. Barrel. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna Hell Scout Zadir. And he gives us a wrist item. Now usually it'll auto-equip it when you get it as a quest reward. If you look, I'm overweight, but it's not hurting as much. Actually, he cleared both of those quests, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. And then what else do we have? Anything, just a flutter wing and a busted lock. We did a level. Alright, let's get these. Okay, so Deadeye, Night Vision, ability to see invisible creatures. Dark Empathy, which I believe is a transfers through your hit points to your target. It is a heal, but you take the damage. Shadow Step, I hardly ever use it. It's just a short teleport, and you go in a random location, and sometimes that's not good. Alright, let's see if we can make our way down here. Without drawing too much attention, because it looks like he's fighting everything. Yep, he's fighting everything. So we can sneak down. So here's a locksmith. This is one that you want to find that has the master key. And then there's another way to get it too, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. Here's where I want the pet to taunt, get him off of my healer, and then have him target that one, get him off of my healer. There's the key. My pet's gonna die. Nope, she got him. Yeah, she didn't heal fast enough. Sometimes that happens. Thank you. Alright. I'll need to mid up, but let me show you where you can get the key. Alright, see that plague bearer? See that chest right there? That chest is where you can get the key. Just walk up to it, open it, it'll give you a key. I'm going to sit here for now, get some mana, get my pet back. But for now, we'll call this a video. Oh, there's a name right there. It tells you it's a rare creature. It's a named. Level 8. Regular one doesn't show that, but he does, which means sometimes he can drop some decent stuff. In Glimmy Deep Mines, not so much, but out in the real world, typically that's where you're going to get most of your best loot, is from name mobs. Anyway, for now, it's Big Lib signing off. I appreciate you watching. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoyed content, and have a good day. Thank you.